Hello, YouTube family. Are you ready for a Thursday? I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. We're going to start with a hug because some of these things happening today, we need hugs. So come on. I've got some exciting concert news to let you know. And also, the Friday edition, the weekend edition, it goes up early. So don't be surprised. The weekend edition, it goes up really early. So glad you're here. More shocking details. A lot of you in the comments were like, well, when is Puffy's trial happening? It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. It's not going to happen until next year. Like, he will be in prison for a while. All of that, I want to put up $50 million. I won't have no females at the house. You like the men too. So you can't be around nobody. He's going to be in jail for a while. And I think if they rush this, maybe the earliest is June. They're saying this trial is going to be bigger than O.J. Simpson. But I wonder, but I hear that they don't allow cameras in like federal courtrooms. So maybe with all the things that will come out, they really don't want him threatening people. They're going to keep him, and they need to take away his phone. Take away his phone. If he can threaten people, if I'm in jail, don't, testify against me, don't say anything, because a lot of people are going to be called into question are those that saw everything, that those that arranged the hotel rooms and everything that went along with all these freak-off parties. Wait until they start mentioning them, bringing them into the fold. That's when it's going to be interesting. They say that Puffy, y'all know I call him Puffy, has been filming people for years, decades. He's been filming people in these freak-offs. The sex tape, so many celebrities. We really don't want to know who's on them. Actors, actresses, pop stars, young, male pop stars, rappers, all of this in evidence. When do they start bringing all these people that are on these tapes in to testify? Now, granted, they did not know they were being taped. And Cat Williams, when he said 2024 was going to be the year of reckoning, and he was like, if you're asked to go to a Diddy party, you say, no, I want to go. Because he had cameras everywhere, and the tapes they took out. I always say, well, we don't really want to know. We may be newsy, but we don't really want to know what's on those tapes. Some friends of Kim Porter, who died mysteriously in 2018. We still don't know. They say pneumonia, but they say she ain't died no pneumonia. She talked about in the book that has been released. It's a 60-page book. They say you get on Amazon. Kim's Last Words. She admitted to having an open relationship with Puffy. She was down with the freak-offs. Her times with Tupac Shakur. Oh, she said she loved being with him. She had 3 kids for Diddy. She talks about the male pop star. She talked about the abuse. One time, she says in the book that he hit her so hard that she went flying across the room. And it was all because she would not strap on, you didn't do the strap on the sex toys, the penises, and do him. She made copies of the sex tapes. Oh, she made copies. She made copies on copies. I guess to protect herself, and look at what has happened. They obviously had an open relationship because he was going with Cassie at the same time. People say, why do you put up with it? They like the lifestyle. They don't know any better. They feel that they don't know how to get away until it's almost too late. Boy, this has opened up a can of worms. It has opened up a can of worms. But I don't see a trial happening until, and they're going to fast track it, June. He will be in that Brooklyn jail for a very, very long time, and I don't think he's ever gonna get out. They're not gonna do like they did with R. Kelly. Oh, you're gonna be here, you're gonna get out. No, he will stay right where he is, because they do deem him as a threat, to society. Because when they start interviewing those people that were just complying with all of this, I had a chance to, well, I've met her before. You know, Eve is from Philly. The rapper, the actress, the talk show host, and now author. Who's That Girl is the book. And you got to get it. She's very candid. She said at first she was very afraid to just put it out there. How does she get to where she is now? Just unbelievable when you look at her now and how she started as a stripper. Her path to motherhood wasn't easy, and that she had to go through IVF in order to get pregnant. There are many women, I went on a tangent yesterday. I don't like women who are ridiculed because they don't have children. You need to know the backstory, because everybody ain't meant to be a mother. She talks about that, but a very inspiring book. But I had a chance to be with Eve this morning, and you can check it out on my IG page at WDASFM.com. The Life of Queen Latifah. You talk about amazing. From rapping to acting, TV, movies, big screen, living single, producing shows. Right now, she's part of the Equalizer. Will Smith is going to be one of the producers. A lot of heavyweights are going to get behind this project to bring Queen Latifah's story to life. I said I wasn't going to get pulled in. I watched The Golden Bachelor last night. I know I hadn't been talking about it because I was like, after The Golden Bachelor, that man, Mr. Gary, 72, is still out in these streets playing. He for the streets. I said, I don't know. The Golden Bachelorette is a 61-year-old woman from Maryland who was married to her husband for 32 years, but he died of cancer. One of the best things about shows like these, it shows the reality of dating after the age of 60. And there are a lot of people who are looking for love. But you got to be careful. The men on the show, a lot of them were really, really good looking men, age appropriate for me, 57, 69. But some of the men were funny. I don't know if this was for TV, but one guy steps out of the car with prune juice and he says, I just want to keep it regular. Another man wanted to show how well he could do push-ups on one arm. Some of them, it was funny. It was amusing. The only thing, she lives in Maryland, and all these men live nowhere near Maryland. So they're going to give up their kids and their grandkids and their pets for love? Maybe. Sometimes it's hard if you're not in the same, at least, vicinity or area. You have somebody all the way out in California. Long distance. But next week, Mr. Gary is going to be on giving advice. Advice on what? He broke Teresa's heart. I did. I took it personally. You could just see it in her eyes. She was sad. I don't like stuff like that. But he's going to be on there giving advice. Side eye all day. Stevie Wonder's going on tour. It's a 10-city tour leading up to the election. Sing your song as we fix our nation's broken hearts. He's going to 10 cities. Philadelphia is going to be one of them. Now, he's got Atlanta, Greensboro, North Carolina, Baltimore, Detroit, New York. I forgot the other ones. But he's going to 10 cities for this tour. If you've never been to a Stevie Wonder show, it's amazing. It is. It's just amazing, like watching him and performing and all of this stuff. But Stevie Wonder going on tour, and the tickets go on sale Friday at noon. He puts on an excellent show. When he was doing the Songs in the Key of Life, which is like my favorite album, it was sing along. You were there and you just sang along. The weekend edition is coming. It's coming. It comes early. It comes early on Friday, so you'll be aware of it. Leave your comments. Yeah, you know I want to hear from y'all. Subscribe to the channel. That's the best way I can put it. Subscribe to the channel for the fun and wisdom and other things that go with it as well. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. When you see the notification button, you know that we are here, and we do want to hear from you. I threw a lot out there. This trial is going to be something else. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.